Right, I think we're reconnected. I hope so. That was a bit weird. It said trying to reconnect. So I hope you've reconnected with me. And you just started. Welcome. I'll just find my video. Just go and find myself. Check I've got the sound on. So welcome if you're joining me live. I'm Fiona Fernandez from Pyrmont and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. Hi Steph. And I like to play with my making cards on Wednesday nights, so it's a relaxing time, hopefully. So feel free to join in and craft or just sit back and relax. Chat if you want to, or make something, or just you can sit in the background, that's fine. Alright, I've got my thing up. Can you hear me okay, Steph? I haven't tested my sound over there. I have to reach over. I'll just check with you if you can hear me. Got my microphone up. I've got the sea turtle stamp out tonight. Been dying to play with this. I started playing with one day and then I just didn't get any more time. So I haven't finished that. And I thought I'd mix it in. Yep. Oh, thanks for that. And I'm going to... Sorry. Oh, sorry, it's gone. Sending support. This is one of the celebration stamp sets. So I'm using that tonight. Make a little card for somebody to send them some support. Nice to give them something. So this is a set out of the Mini Catalogue, which is this one, the purple one, and it's on page 29. So they've done a few different things with it there. Good, and they show you up the top here that how big the stamp set is, and then the rest of it says, the top one says 100%, so you know how big the fish are. And then the rest are at 50% because there's quite big stamps. Look inside it. They're big. I love it. It's so gorgeous. I have to mix it up with something, play with something. Oh, hi, Di. Welcome. So my throat's just gone a bit. Oh, they're reversibles. So what that means is you can use the same stamp both sides. So one side's nice and flat and shiny. Let's see if we can get some light on that. And the other side is all textured, and you'll get your texture with that. So I'll do that in a minute. Sorry, my throat's just gone a bit weird. It's after eating dinner. That's the trouble, isn't it? There's that one. So that's the bubbly side, and then the other side's flat. Totally flat. So you can do a solid colour and then the other over the top. I don't think I did that the other day. The other day I was just playing with the stamp off. So one was the solid stamp, not solid side, the bubbly side, and then I just stamped at the top of the card as well. To do that with a little piece of water. A little cute little starfish. I love starfish. Oh, dropped him. Don't lose that, will you? And there's another starfish, bigger one. I think I'll have to put that on there somewhere. Alright, let's move that over there. And take another look at the book. So I'll show you what they've done. They've got Make a Splash. So I don't know what that's out of. The Thanks looks familiar out of something. I just can't think of what it is off the top of my head. And they've used the diorama dies there on this one, which is a nice one. I used that once with one of the sea ones I did. And there's a little bit of something out of here. I think that's out of the Texture Chic, that little netting piece. Oh, get the book in the right spot. So there's all sorts of things you can do with that. You could even use the waffle out of the milkshake set that we had last week as a net, didn't you? Let's go and get that back out. Alright, we'll just put you over the table and get on with it. I'll nearly press the finish button. Whoops. No. Okay, I'll just swap my screen around. Oh no, I'll do the other one first. Hang on. Oh, no, we'll go that way first. Flip me. Just got to find the other screen. Hang on. Flip you over onto the table. See the lights. Ta-da. Okay. Well, that's sitting in the light, isn't it? there. I just got to move my microphone off there. So it's right up the top. Right down a bit. So you can hear me. Right, now I think I had it too close to the table last week. Let's just move this and put this out so I can see where we are. That's sort of like my marker. Well, it's to show you who I am, but I use it as well to get my bearings on the desktop. There we go. Good. I think we're far enough up, are we? Oh, maybe we'll go up a tiny bit further. I just kept running off the screen last week. And stay still. Right. Right then. Anyone crafting? So that's the set I'm using, this one. Let's put that there. I've just got to put another label on a stamp. So I've got Here For You Always. I've already got this one out. Some days are harder than others. I'm not sure what we're stamping yet. I'll just put them on there so I don't lose them. And I like the Sending Loving Thoughts and Prayers too. I thought I'll get that out. I just have to put the label on the back. Sometimes I do all the labels at once, but I think I've used these live, so I just tend to do one at a time as I'm using them. So that one's got Sending that way. Actually, we might have to use this one. I've started putting my stamps back on the case like that, in case I put them down and can't find them. You know how that goes, they get stuck to something else. Don't forget to put your bit of fluff on the end of your stamp here, the label, because I had some earlier that I couldn't get off very well because I hadn't put enough fluff on it. Making any cards, anyone? Oh dear, I'm a bit tired today. Oh, sorry. Anyone else tired? Had a nap as well. I had one of those days. Did a lot of work in between, but had a nap. Alright, let me just get that off there. You can clean your, I've got a bit of sticky on there that's like some glue. You can use your alcohol. Clean that off. I'll put some of this one. Spray a little tiny bit on there. Actually, I might just put it straight on my tissue. Don't need much. Just tiny little squirt. Clean it off. I cleaned them off just around Christmas time. Give them all a good clean. They're all sparkly and shiny. But you know, I've been using them again, so they've got little sticky bits on them. There we go. Just leave that there. Right. Which one? Well, we'll have a think about that in a minute. I'll just leave them there. Stamps in the box. Might just do the other bits first. The turtley bits. Okay, we'll get that off there. Not sure if I'm going to do anything like that or not. I think we'll just have a little play. Oh, you're making cards, Di. Lovely. That's okay, Steph. There's always a time for everything, isn't there? Playing, working, resting, yawning. Oh, sorry. So the sending support, remember celebration, this is celebration, is on till the end of February, so we've only got 2 weeks left. So if you haven't taken advantage of it yet, don't forget to pop on if you want to purchase anything. Kits are a great thing to get if you want to stock up on presents and things like that. And the paper's beautiful. So this one's sending support. If you spend $90, you can choose a free stamp set. And of course, don't forget the amazing joining offer. I wrote all over it to take a photo the other week, because the value in there is amazing. Look, $315 worth of products. So if you get the mini, so the blue or the white, you pay $210 and you still get $315 worth of products. Or you can just do the usual join up for $169 and you get $315. That's $80 more product than normal. So that's really good value. If you're interested in that, let me know. Happy to have a chat. Good, lovely team. Right, I started this one day. So what I've done is I've cut up a few white cards ready to put inside of my cards. But I thought I'll just use one of them because you can just use them as a front for your cards and stamp on them. And if you've got them cut up already, just go straight in there and start stamping like I did. See there. Now I do need my mat. Oh, that's the Pierce mat. Look, I've written on it Pierce. Let's get. You could use the other side, but I've got a stamp one. Oh dear, I think I've pierced the stamp one as well. Look. Oops. Try and keep one for each because they're really good for both. So you want to be able to stamp on there to get a nice image. So this one here I think was Sahara sand from memory. But I might put something over the top of it just to see. Oh, I need my big one. Hang on. I think I've got my other one with something else on it in position for something else I'm working on. So this one is the flat side, so totally flat and smooth on the stamping side. I've put the bubbly bit against there. I'm going to stamp something. Let me see. Ooh, what colour will we go? Wondering whether to go soft seed foam or pool party. I guess this could be soft sea foam. I might do the soft sea foam, I think. I'm not sure what this is meant to be. It could be sea foam, it could be sand, it could be pebbles, it could be whatever you want it to be. I like stamps like that. Open to interpretation. I might be wrong. It might be something specific. Right, we need a bit of paper under there, don't we? I don't want to get ink all over my mat. Trying to find a bit of paper that's not too colourful. I keep them all next to my desk here. All the old pieces. See, that was Overlook Whale of a time. That's when I did a class for that. And I'm pretty sure I used the... What dies did we use? Oh no, I didn't use those dies. Must have been another one after that. So I keep those bits of paper if I don't need them. And then I stamp on them. I think I'll just go like that. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, yes. And then this, oh, see, I haven't stamped all of it, so I'm not going to do that again. Just wondering whether to use another colour down there. Just to give it something different. Let's see, we'll use a bit of this. This is Pool Party. Make sure you cover it all. I've got enough on there. Can you see that? I might just go up a little bit off that one. Oh, that way, that way, that way. Which way? Maybe that way. Oh, that went a lot darker, but that's okay. We can do the other one again underneath it. Wasn't sure how that was going to go. It still looks pretty cool from here, actually. I'm looking at the screen. I like that. Right, what have we got? I think we might have to put a sea turtle swimming up. So I believe we should always put sea turtle swimming upwards. I saw an artist once when I was in KL when I learnt to do the batik painting. No, what was it? Not batik, what was it? Oh, I can't think of the name of it. Anyway, some painting. They had an art centre there, and there was a guy there that painted the most amazing paintings of under the sea people, creatures, and he did a beautiful sea turtle. And he said to me, you've always got to have them swimming up. Okay, here for you all. Which sentiment will we use? Some days are harder than others. There's not a just keep swimming. I think that's on something else. I think I'll put that inside. Some days are harder than others. Actually, don't mind that. Now it's drying a bit. I can still see the other stuff through it. You could even put that one inside. Oh, I can't decide now. For you always. Maybe I'll put both of them inside like that. I can send loving thoughts and prayers, and I'm here for you always. Put that there. Alright, I think I'll do that there. So if I do that there, I might stamp this one first because I can't see through that one. And what colour will we do that? New sirens. What about, do we want to go another colour, like a purpley colour, or should we stick with the, like Bermuda more, what would that look like? Yeah, I'll just stamp this on the paper. Where's my mat? Not sure about that. Oh, it doesn't look too bad. Let me just wash that off. Let me try. Oh, can't get it. Thanks, the stuff. They're all piled up on top of each other. Heather, no, I think there's something done. Not sure what colour I'll do the turtle yet. I can't decide. Oh no. If in doubt, don't. I'll just sit on that for a second. I'm thinking the turtle could be, maybe I'll do the turtle with the purples. And a bit of a brownie, like catching or something. What colour is that? I've got some cardstock out called Soft Suede. Just put the purple away for a minute. Put that away for a minute. Let's try Soft Suede. Let's just see what that's like. We might have to get another bit of, oops, don't do what I just did and stick that in your ink. Just let it dry for a minute. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay, don't panic. Right, where's my other? Take that one off. just play on here for a minute. Oh, it's dark, isn't it? The edge of my board. See, if you do the stamp off, it's just that little bit lighter. And then we're going to flip him over. Whoop. Put another colour. The crest, I don't know about the crest. I'm not sure if that'll be too brown. Okay, the Highland Heather. I feel like making a colourful turtle. We'll just do it anyway, why not? I'm just putting ink on there, but I might just pick that up. Do it that way. You get coverage. Because you can see through it, hopefully I'm in the right spot. It's hard to see from here. Ooh, I'm not sure I like it, but it's fun playing with it. And it would come out different on the card. No, I think it's too, I feel like it'd need to go lighter. Let's try the light one on here. Yeah, it didn't even work then. That's because I let it dry. Right, let's try a different one. Let's try... You know what colour's coming back? Oh, where is it? Pretty Peacock. Actually, I might have to use a little bit of that because I love that colour. It'll go nicely with this. Maybe I'll do that. Or maybe we'll do a few things. Okay, let's have a think. Just playing for a second to get a bit of a... If I put ink on one side of the turtle like that, get that on that side. Just got to get that all off. And then do the other side with a bit of this. Love doing this. Get a bit around the edges there, see? You can always use a dauber to do this too. Put your ink on. You get a better coverage, like no lines. Let's just grab a dauber. That one will do. Just going to dab that down a bit to blur out that line. I still like the dark line around the edge though. We're just practicing here. Just breathe on it because you've taken too long. There's my practice run. Ooh, look at that. What do you think of that? That'll work. Let's cut him out and see what we think. We'll cut these out too, because then we can decide what colour we want. Although I may go with that pretty peacock now. see what our little turtle looks like. And we could even stamp him on a piece of extra card and cut him out. Give it more depth. There's no dies for these ones. I'm laying something while I'm doing this. That one's gone all sparkly. I must have used something sparkly near it. I think I like the two-tone one. Two-tone, three tones. Alright, let's have a look. And then I've got out some card, a few colours out. Oh, wasn't sure which colour to go with. I didn't get the Cajun Craze out, but I'm actually wondering about that now, that one. Let me just clean my turtle. Give him a good wash in the jelly. Right, I've got some of this colour, which is the soft suede. Let's just pull a piece of that out. I'm not really liking that. That's one option. Let's pull a few out, see what we think. And we've got the Sahara Sand, which is the colour of the original bit underneath there. You like the first one? I haven't got the Cajun Craze out yet. Like the dark with the dark. Yep. And I've got, hang on, turtle, get back up there. That one. Nah. Hi Jiminy. Welcome. Just playing with the sea turtle. Got blue, but I don't think we've got any blue in it yet, so it won't really go because we're not doing blue. We've got the pretty peacock going on. Oh, look, he's swimming up. He just moved. I'll try this colour too, the words are on. That is Bermuda Bay. Let me find it. Oh, cut my finger now. Just find a piece to put it on. See what that looks like. I don't mind that because you've got the, if we did the words that colour. And I've got the Crystal Cabana. I'm going to get the Cajun. Hold on a sec. Where is my Cajun? That might look nice. Or even both of them. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. What'd you say? Coastal Cabana now. Hi Mandy, welcome. Trying to work out what colour to do our card on. Hang on, I've got to go back to, where's Coastal Cabana gone? That is Coastal Cabana. Oh, don't worry about me. That is Coastal Cabana. And that colour on the stamp was Bermuda Bay, but I'm just thinking about that. Definitely both colours. These two colours that I got out now. We do the light one on the top and the dark one underneath. Let me see what that looks like. Should get the plastic out of the way, shouldn't I? Hang on. Let me just get a bit out. Woo. This isn't the real turtle. This is the paper turtle. We've got to make a real turtle yet. That was our practice one. I hope the other one looks as good. That'd be sad, wouldn't it? We'll have to try. It's going to look better, isn't it? It's going to look better. What do you think? I think that way. Who agrees? Coastal Cabana on the bottom, Cajun Craze in between? Or do you want Cajun Craze on the bottom? I think I like the Cajun Craze in between. I'm going back again. And I'll make a turtle. I think I'm going to have to cut the turtle out and make it separate. Because I think it would look nice if it's a bit shaped. It already looks a bit shaped, doesn't it? Because of the colours. Cajun Craze on top. Yeah, I think Cajun Craze on top. Alright, I've made a decision. Look at that. Get all this stuff out of the way. Right, we'll keep the daubers out. We won't use purple. Halfway back. I'll just cut some card. So we'll just cut the Cajun. Do I want that on? Now, what did we just say? Cajun Craze on top. So I need to go. Hang on, let's cut the other one first. Let's cut this one first. Base card. Better for my brain if I go base card first. And then we want to fold it, so don't cut it. Fold it. There's our base. Okay, which still looks nice even like that, but I really like having the darker colour coming into it. Alright, so I'll trim that one down because that's the size I normally do for the middle. What size card is this? I don't think this is a full. No, it's not. Okay. I think I'll just cut it off because. What have I got left? That one there. Yeah, I think I'll just cut a piece off. Okay, so that one needs to go to 10. And you don't have it yet. I couldn't resist. I love it. And this is the first card I started doing a card, so the first bit there I did the other day, and then I had to go and do something else, so I didn't finish. But I do love it. Now we're going to stamp another turtle. Oh, I didn't trim the top down, did I? I'll trim this very slightly because I want to be able to fit my sentiment in, don't I? So I'll just put that over here and do it. 14. Now what's that one going to be? 10, 9, not 9.5. I'm going to go a bit more than that. I'm only cutting a little tiny bit off it. Hopefully enough. Let's have a look. See, time for new blades again. Doesn't take long for me. All that cutting. What did I do there? I went to not far enough on the top. A little more. I'll just take a little more off. Alright, hopefully we did it right that time. I'm paying attention properly to my measurements. That's better. Now more fluffy again. Yeah, I really like the starfish in this too. I'm not sure how we're going to put a starfish on this. Maybe we could put one down the corner. Right. That's going to go on there. That's going to go on there. I'm just thinking. Tick, 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 tick. I know. I love it when it starts. Oh, this, that, oh, that. I like that. Alright, so we'll do a turtle in a minute on another piece of white and cut him out. And then we'll do a sentiment. What colour sentiment do you want? Where do we go, that one? That's the Bermuda Bay. It's nice and bright, isn't it? Or we could do at the pool, Coastal Cabana. Here's my Coastal Cabana. The same as the base card. But I do like the Bermuda Bay. It's just a nice colour, isn't it? It sort of stands out nicely. I'm just having a think about the little starfish. Could do a little starfish down the bottom. What else have we got? I can't fit the little one on, can I? Can I? That way you're not alone. Is there a stamp that says you're not alone? Hang on, it says I'm always here for you. Here for you always. Maybe we could put that one inside. Oh look, there's little fish as well. Where could we put the fish? Could have some fish swimming. What about that? I think I'll do that. Right. Some days are harder. So, where's my bit of paper? Let's just try the Coastal Cabana. See, that's just that little bit lighter. I like the darker one, I think. What do you think? Do you like the darker one or the lighter one? The lighter one is Coastal Cabana and the darker one is Bermuda Bay. That's the lighter one. It sort of blends in a bit, but then I think, what colour will I do the fish? What about little orange fish? No, that might be too much, won't it? You like the Bermuda of A, you darker, 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 darker. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, it sort of gets lost, that one. Now I'm just thinking about fish as well. We'll come back to the turtle in a minute. See, maybe I'll stamp that on first. So I'll just get that out of there. Stamp. Just going to play with the fish, but we'll just wait. Look, see, that's how you lose your fish easily. Careful with that. Not sure whether to put the fish on or not. Let me put them back on there. Quite like them there, so that'll be right up there. Alright, we'll just stamp it on here for a minute. There. Move it over a little. Breathe. Doesn't it look heavy there? But it doesn't once you put it down. Just, well, I've probably got a bit too much on there, but I hope not. Well, now I've worried myself. Hang on, I'll just do a bit of card first. I can always use it on another card. Yeah, you're right. I had too much. Let's clean that off. Start again. Right, tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. That's better. You know, if we rack it, we can just stick the other one over the top. We're not going to rack it. Let's go. There you go. And remember, some days are harder than others, especially when you're stamping. Right. And let's just look at fish. I'm thinking, is it going to fit on there? No. Let me take that one off. Where's the stamp set gone? Let's just play with some fish for a minute. That's pale papaya. Just want to see what it looks like. I like this idea of stamping on paper. It's good though, because you've got to test the stamp sometimes. And that way you can just cover them up like that. You could even keep them in the packet so that next time you use it, I think I'll do that, put them all back in the stamp packet and then I won't have to do that again. Well, it depends what colour you're using really though, doesn't it? Okay, let's have a look at that. What do you think? Let's just get the card. I'm going to do that one. I don't know. I like the fish that colour. Not feeling it. How's everyone else feel? Do you like the fish? Or do we need something else? I might just stamp the starfish in that colour instead. I'm not wanting the fish to eat. stamp a starfish. Oh, picked up the other starfish. Get over there. Right, so that's that side of it. Yeah, I think I like that better. And then I think we might go. What about greyfish? Yes, maybe. I've just got the petal pink out. I think I might try the other side with the petal pink. Oh, that went a bit weird, didn't it? That looks all blurry, but wait till it dries, because it might be better when it's dry. I've noticed sometimes when you're stamping it, you can go, oh, it's so dark, but then it looks alright once it's dry. Might be better if I stamp the other side first. But I think that'll be okay, the colour. I've just got my hair on there. Do you like that colour for the starfish, or do you think it would be better to stick with the Coastal Gabbana and Bull Party and sort of that colour? Do we want them to stand out a lot? Ooh, ooh. Decisions. Where's my card? Stop. Let me find some more. I think I might do them on the card, because then I can cut them out. I'll just try that again. Do that one. It's actually giving me some texture, which is very interesting. And I'm going to go pale papaya. It still looks much the same. Calypso coral. With what colour? Calypso coral starfish. Things are falling all over the place here. And what colour will we do the background? Let me do the background first. Will we go with the petal pink still? Quite like the petal pink. Let's try that. Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it goes like that. I actually quite like it when it's varied like that, because it adds more dimension. This one's Calypso Coral. Whoa, that's bright. But it is cool. Stands out, doesn't it? Alright, let's do the little one. That one back. The little one. Right, what have we got there? So I might do the little one with the papaya as the base, just to be a bit different. So you just turn them over. I'm wondering whether to do the same strength. I'm wondering whether to stamp it off. Stamp it off first. Where we end up with two different ones. Oh, I went off a bit there, look. Oh. Starfish, yeah, I know, they do come in many colours. Did I use that one? Tricky lining them up. Thought maybe I'm just going too fast. Here we go. Right, I'll put my little star back in there so I don't lose him. Now let's try some fish on something. we got lots of colours out tonight. I've fussy got my fish, my starfish ready. I must have punched a heart last week. How was your Valentine's Day? I made some more cards yesterday. Had a bit of fun. Yes, Mandy, it's reversible. It's called reversible. I can't get my snippies in around the bit I want. I don't like going back this way. I like going the other way. I like going this way. For some reason, it's just me. I like to be able to see where I'm going. It's a little bit little. I'd originally planned to just stamp on it, on the card. You could do. But they sort of pop out a bit nicer that way. Just got to get a bit out of there. I should go back to my scalpel ways. I'm better at that. Right, let's do this big one. Oh, thanks, Mandy. I'm concentrating. You can tell when I stop talking. I've still got a couple of spaces left in my retreat day if anyone's interested. That's at Northmead on the 11th of March. You have to book by Sunday if you want to come along. It's an in-person event. Can't wait. Make some pretty cards. You get a set of stamps in that. So all my events are on my Stampin' Up website. I did registrations early because I need to order the stamp sets for everyone. You get to keep them. Right. That'll do. Get my little... I don't want to cover up that bit because... Right, we'd better get stamping at a big turtle and then we'll think about the fish. Okay. Let's put you over there for a minute. Let's get another bit of card. Right. I've got in here. Oh no, I might just use one of those. I've got the insides of my cards already cut up. I'll get another one out to do the inside too. But I'm going to just use this for a turtle. Righto, Mr. Turtle. Where are you? Okay, what colour did... Oh, I didn't do the background completely, did I? No. Let's see what we did. Right, I stamped this side first, which is this textured side. Oh, what did Mandy say? Oh, you're in Fiji a few years ago. You saw heaps of beautiful, bright blue starfish. Wow, that'd be nice. Okay, we're going to go with the soft suede again. a big stamp like this. Just depends what you're doing, but yeah, I just pick that up sometimes and take it to it. Let's stamp my turtle. Might be able to get 2 on this page. Not the other way. Maybe. We'll just do 1 for now. Stamp him. Is that a good push? Ugh. Whoop. Now, if you wanted something really solid, well, you could use your Stamparatus, but I'm not worried about that. And I've got something else on the Stamparatus I'm busy working on something. So I didn't want to move it all. I just thought I'd do it like this tonight. Alright, so that one's that side. And then we had some pretty peacock and Cajun Praise. I'm going to do the Cajun first. See if we can duplicate this. It never turns out the same, for me anyway. But you know, that makes them all unique. Okay, so I had this side as the Cajun. Now I did just go on the Cajun like that, but I'm actually really liking the haze of that. I might do a little bit like that. And then blur it a bit with the, don't get it all over your ink block like that. Well, it's not too much of a problem unless you rock it, and then you're in trouble. Okay, and then I went down the side a bit, and then I'm going to get my dauber and do a bit more with it. Daubers, please. Right, which one's Cajun? This one. Just blur it a little bit more. That'll do. Enough. I think so. And then just blow on it a bit. Breathe on it, don't blow on it. And then line it up. Try not to get your head in the camera. But I might. Oh, you know what I did? I didn't do the... Oh, I did the wrong side. I just realised I was on the wrong side. Look. After all that. You wouldn't even know, would you? Don't forget to flip it over. Right, let's try that again. That won't matter because we've got texture there. Okay, let's do that again. Make sure you got the right colour. I wonder why that was going so well. I'm leaving the edge quite solid because I like that effect. Right, let's go again. That's better. Ooh, look at that one. It's darker than the other one. Ooh. It's beautiful. Ooh, I'm dying to use this set. Love it. Okay, and then we'll do the other edge. I might just try and get a little bit on his head this time. Which one did I use? Can't remember. You get very hearty doing this. I love it. Just have a look at it, see if you like it. That's alright, I'm going to come over a tiny bit more, because that one I came in a bit more here. Yeah, I think that's alright. You can always add to it if you want to. Just breathe on it. Just moistens it up again. Give it a good push. Ooh, look at that. Oh, I like that. Yummy. No, we're not eating anything. It's okay. Right. Look at that. Yes, yes, yes. We're going to let him dry for a little minute because he's got a bit of ink on him. Let's stick him up there. And let's think about these little fish. When you do the fish, what do you say? Grey. Grey granite or a smoky? We've got grey granite. That's probably greener than this colour. Don't know. Let's just try both. And a bit of paper or card or something. Because we can always cut them out. I'll get another bit of card out. Great pile of ink pads today. Right, so this one is the smoky. So I might just do that one up there. And this one is the grey granite. These ones can swim back the other way. Maybe I'll put them on a card anyway. Swimming back the other way. I don't know which one I like better. That sort of blends in, that sort of stands out. Oh. Let's have a look here. So with him on there, I actually quite like the brownie one, I think. I think I'll just leave them. Well, I'll cut out this first before I decide that. If anyone's got a preference, let me know. I'm only going to do one lot in there. I just did them both on there so I could see them. Right, just cut out my turtle. It's not too hard to get that colour going if you've got some daubers. And if you haven't got any daubers, get some. I love them. I think they're so handy. I love colouring the edges of card too with daubers. So this other colour here is Pretty Peacock, and they've brought it back. Love it. I'm so happy about that. It's one of my favourite colours. When I first joined Stampin' Up, my first class, I used this colour on the Christmas cards I made. Just love it. It's so rich and lovely. I'm very, very happy that they brought it in. Must have had a lot of people requesting it, I think. And don't forget this Celebration Salon and the new online exclusive things are coming, which I used some of them the other week. Make sure you check things out. So I think I'll actually, I don't know if I need to shape him. He already looks shaped, doesn't he? Oh, I love him. He's so gorgeous. So we'll give him a name. Now I've got to put in there so we can see the words. That is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Do we need fish? Let's see. Does anyone need fish on there? I can't decide which colour to do. That colour? Oh, that colour. I don't know. Or, oh, hang on a second. What about? See my hands go? I just saw that on the screen. Ooh. Keep thinking of things. Let me just try some fish on here. And Pretty Peacock. Actually, I just had a thought. I've had lots of thoughts, but having a few more. I'm just going to take a bit of that off. I'm going to put that in a bit, otherwise I'm going to wear it. See what this looks like. Ooh. Yummy. Just deciding whether to do a soft sea foam with it. Soft sea foam's up there with my fish, or another colour, or even just doing them like that. I'll just try it anyway. I can always use it on something else. Ooh. Got little shadows on there. I moved it as I went across, but I still like the colour. That's gorgeous. Oh, hang on. Come down here. My little fish. Yeah, they might take away. They might steal the day, mightn't they? I just cut them out. Oh, I don't know. I quite like them. I could do them a bit lighter. I could stamp off the dark first. Looking at the screen, I quite like them in there. I'm just looking at the starfish. Do we need another thing down there? Let's move them around a bit. Oh no, that's better. I like the colour of fish. I could just use that on there, or I could stamp it onto the card. Probably won't be able to do that twice. They've got a bit of double fish going on there, look. Because when I pulled it off, that bit there went a bit funny. I might try it on the card, eh? Can always stick this one over the top, can't we? Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, we don't want it. It's about there, wasn't it? There. Yeah, underneath harder than. Okay. Tissue out of the bin. No, it's just on the top, it's okay. My dab tissue. If I do it there, and a little bit over there, okay. Like that. Do a bit more. Right. That'll do. Harder than. Ready. Ready. 1, 2, 3. Did I have it that way? That way. That way. Ooh. Down she goes. Oh. Yes. All right, and then we're going to get a bit of that other colour. The other colour, like that. I got so many colours on the desk. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got about 12 colours sitting here. Okay, I'll try not to double it this time. I'll just go down, line them all up, go push, up. Yes. Oh, very pretty. And they'll dry a bit, so they're still a bit dark. Make sure you close your ink pads properly. Right, we'll just let that dry. Whew. And we'll just do the inside. Now, where are my stamps? Got that one already. That one. Oh, I'm missing one. I had another one out. I had this one. I'll put the other one. Did I put it away? The prayer one. My thoughts and prayers have gone astray. I can't see it now. I had it sitting on the desk. Probably stuck to something, you know. They're very good at sticking to things. I thought I had it stuck on here. Oh well. Sending loving thoughts and prayers is what it says. Did anybody see where it went? I lost a stamp for a while. Have I? I've been really careful. I thought I was being careful. Never mind. We'll just have to find it afterwards. It'll be here somewhere. We'll we'll just use this one, and it'll turn up somewhere, stuck to something. Should I put the little turtle in this one? What do you think? Here for you always. Or that way. I think so. I just do wonder what happened to that stamp. I never found the beanie. I was going to clean the desk up today, like, you know, a really thorough clean, but I didn't get to that. So I'll try and do that tomorrow, and hopefully we'll find everything. Right, so I think this part needs to be the same as the outside. Actually, I might just stamp that first because I haven't used it yet. There we go. Lovely. Okay, now we've got to do, I'm going to put the stamp away in the packet. Okay. So we don't lose it. And this little fella, what colour will I do him? One of my ink pads on my right. Is this my right? No, it's not on there. One of my ink pads on my left. It's a mystery. It's a mystery. I'll let you know when I find it. Don't worry. It can't be too far away, like, really. I haven't moved. I just have this habit of sticking them on things. I thought I had it sitting on the stamp case. Anyway. Right, we need to decide what colour this little turtle's going to be. Do we do a turtle? Do you like the turtle? Right, what side have I got? That's the textured side. So our other turtle is that colour. Maybe I should just do him the same colour as the other turtle. But I'm feeling he needs to be a little bit lighter. What about we do this and this together and not the brown? I'll use my daubers. Right. Dark one. Actually, you know what? If you do... Oh. Don't do that. So tissues. Thought it was going to stay up there, but it didn't. Do the light one first, and then we can stamp it all at once. Do the light on. Do the light on this side. I'm going to do it with the dauber so it's a bit lighter. And then do the darker one on this side. Now I am doing it on the textured piece on purpose. Oh, looks about the same, doesn't it? Hang on a minute. I'll dab a bit more of that off. It's a bit lighter. Ooh, look at that. That's cool. Ah, now I might just put a tiny tad of the I can see some jewels on the table that might go with all this. It's sitting there in the clouds. I've got a set of clouds on the table. Look. They look nice, don't they? That's cool. Look at that. What if we put a tiny, tiny bit of something down the middle? Let's colour that colour. Oh no, this colour. Which one's catching craze? I don't know. As long as they're similar colour, I just use them. Just going to go down the middle of that bit. Look, you can see it through there. Oh, look at that. So I haven't done a background. I didn't use the other side of this stamp for this. Oh, that's cute. Fun, fun, fun. I'm having more fun than I thought I was going to. So that's always nice. I do love it when I mix colours like this though. Great. Make sure I've cleaned all my stamps before I stick them back in the packet. Okay, how are we going? Where's my card? Here it is. Way. Oh yes, thank you. Yes to the baby turtle. Gorgeous, isn't it? It's exceeded my expectations. Card on the inside, right? Just make sure I'm putting the right spot. Oh no, I've got ink there. I'll have to write my name there. Oh, that's so gorgeous. Look at that. Apart from that bit. Don't worry about that. Just sign your name on it. I do really like those colours. Wow. Ooh. Okay. We're only doing one card tonight, okay? It's gone later than I thought already. Okay. Now we stick this one on. Put my ink back together. Oops, gone over too far. I just jimmy that over a little bit like that. I sort of pull it with one thumb, with my thumb, pull it with one thumb a little bit and push with the other, just a tiny bit, and it seems to slide it over a little bit before you push it down. Close my ink pad. Right. Okay, so let's just have a look what we've got. Turtle. Got lots of fish and things. I might put that over the top of that one, that way. And then we've got some bling. These might go really nicely. Look at that. Perhaps we could put a few of them down there. See, even the little bluey greeny ones match. I'll use those in a minute. And my turtle's going on. We will do that in a minute. Getting ahead of myself. Right. Now, does anyone need anything else on it? Again, just be careful when you're putting them down. See how it's a little bit more over here? Just sort of go like that, and it just slides across a tiny bit. It's really cool. I looked that out, I don't know, a few weeks ago, a few months ago. Like, oh, that was handy. I was just fiddling with it one day and went, oh, that works. Right. Turtle. Some dimensionals on him. Oops. That'll do. So I want the edges to be down a little bit. He looks all right there. I hope. That's where he's going. Okay. And how do we want our little starfish? How's that? Does it look all right like that? I think I'll just stick them flat. So you could always use that little water one as well. There's a little watery stamp. Just looking at that, like under there, even under here, to give it a bit more definition, like that. Besides the definition on that side, could even stamp that on there, but I don't know if that'll be too much. Let's just stamp it. Uh-oh, I'm yawning again. Everyone else yawning? It's getting close to bedtime. Let me just... do I want... just thinking. Tick, 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 tick. Thinking music. Crystal Cabana. What colour did I use on that one? See, now if you want to know what colours I used, you're going to have to go back and watch it all. I'm going to have to go back. I think that was Crystal Cabana, wasn't it? Or was it Pool Party? I've got a Pool Party out. I'm just thinking about that. What other colour I used? Yeah, Jeanette. I did too, but I'm still yawning. We just stamp that for a minute. Yes, that's a bit too solid, isn't it? Yeah, I might leave it. Alright, I just want to see what it did. It's good to test out your stamps. See what they do. I'll just leave it. Okay. And some glue on the back. And I think I had him, I might go like that. And this one, if you really wanted to, you could shape these. I don't think I will. going there. Right, let's move a few things off there. All my bits of paper up here. Fish, fish and more fish swimming around the desk. And another turtle. Wow, look at that. Those away. Okay, I'm nearly finished. Good night though. Happy early start. Thanks for joining me. I'm just gonna bling this baby. Okay, so I'm thinking. Let me look on the camera. Just deciding whether to put this colour or this colour. That one's sort of a bit pinky. That's got a lot more of the reddy tone in it. I don't want to take away from the turtle too much, do I? Oh, thanks, Mandy. What colour bling do you think? This one, or this one? Do you like that? We'll call the red one 1, and the middle one number 2, and the end one number 3. I'm just thinking of putting a couple here, maybe one up here. I just can't decide. Let's just get one off there. Oh, let's see what they look like sitting on there. I thought if I put a couple of jewels around the stars. Emily thinks number 3. Let's go number 3 for a minute. This colour. Because it's not quite so dominant. Is that what you're thinking? Not sure where I want to put it. In the middle of the starfish? No. Let's just stick one there for a second. And as long as you don't push them down too hard, you can usually move them again. I think that went too far over. Move back over. I don't like this one. Not liking that one there. Not sure if I want them up high or not. It gives him something to swim towards, doesn't it? Give him a bit of bling to swim to. I think I like that one down there. Oh no, I think we need more. Bring it up, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I don't know about that bling. I'm not sure about these ones. We could do both, couldn't we? Bit of both. Maybe that's what I need here. It's a different one colour. Another one up in the bubbles. that big one. Maybe the big ones are too big. Although that might be better there. I like to get my bling in the right spot. Some days it just comes naturally, and other days it doesn't. Maybe I'll do that. I still feel like I want another one down here somewhere. Yeah, they're pretty big, aren't they, the turtles? What about one there? Yeah, that'll do. You happy with the bling there? That looks alright, I think. Wow, look at all that bling. They go beautifully with those colours. Alright, they're going down. Ready? One, push them down. I just sit them on there, and then when I'm finished, I give them a good push down, because you can't really, it's not good to get them off after you've done that. Oh look, I've done the inside of the card for a change. Here for you always. Isn't that gorgeous? Lovely. And don't forget to stamp the back of it if you stamp the back of your cards. So I'm going to use something really special. Where are we? Oh, I can't find it. I thought I had it on my shelf. It's not here. I had a stamp set that was last year's, but it's got all the lovely the sayings, you know. Anyway, you can find one of those, any sort of stamp with lovely things. You could even use one out of here. We could use one of these. Anyway, I've got so if I'm selling cards, I use my Stampin' Up stamp. Good night, Mandy. This one with my 5p handcrafts. And if I'm just giving it as a gift, I use my Handmade by Fiona. Oh, sometimes I put both. I'll just do I've got one somewhere that says Made with Love. I'll just stamp that in the middle. Handmade by Fiona. I had that stamp made for me. I had to get a second one made because I used to have one years and years ago, and I used it so much. The definition went out of it, so I've got another one done. So now I can stamp that as well. And then I usually stamp my Stampin' Up one down here. I'm not selling this one, so I won't worry about it today. Here we go. All done. Here we are. Thanks for joining me. Always a pleasure having you all help me. And there's a cute little sea turtle card. Sea turtle, and don't forget we use Sending Support with Out of the Celebration. And the lights on that. I have to hold it that way so it doesn't get in your eyes. There you go. Alrighty, I'll say goodnight. Ciao.